Remember when GW promised that 9th was going to be the most balanced edition ever? Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. I think I join in a chorus when I say this. But what the fuck is this? What the actual Christ is this railgun for? It's a stat line. Are these abilities? And worse than that, just underneath, we'll be showing that in a second. But what the fuck is this? This railgun is ludicrous, and yet again shows the sheer amount of codex creep that's going on in 9th edition. And again, people will say, well, we've always had codex creep. It's always been a problem with the game. Yes, and it's been a problem with the game since for years. And people have been complaining about it and telling them to fix it and actually balance stuff. This is not a balance. This is just not balanced in the slightest. Unless the oh god, what's it called again? It's not devilfish. What is it? The hammerhead. Hammerhead? Yes. If this hammerhead is not like 300 points, and even then it might be too cheap for what it does. We'll need to see the rest of the stat line to see how bullshit this all is really. But unless this is like 300 points just for the gun, maybe, like, there's no way this is balanced. And how is this not balanced? Well, they've got a 72-inch range, so that's hitting anything on the board as long as it has sight. Oof. That's ludicrous range for this amount of damage. Heavy one, so it's only got one attack. You know, it's at least when it moves, it'll take a movement penalty. Even though chances are, because it's grav and skimmer, chances are it won't take the penalty. But we'll ignore that for right now. Okay, so heavy one, only one shot. Strength 14. That's wounding most things on 2s. Anything toughness 7 or lower, it's wounding on 2s. What? Excuse me? And even then, almost everything it's wounding on 3s. And I don't think there's a single thing comes straight up. Maybe a Titan, but we'll ignore the Titans for right now because they don't really count in match play. But let's think about this for 5 seconds. I don't think there's a single knight that has a toughness of 14, is there? I mean, maybe if you take a certain house, or if you take certain relics, you might be able to get that high. Or, you know, always wounded on 4s with some stuff. But what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, quantum shielding will help with this, but what the fuck is this? Strength 14. This can fucking one-shot a Carnifex. Like, this can wound a Carnifex on 2, and it has an AP of 6. You're not going to get any saves. You're not going to get any armor saves with this weapon, and thanks to its ability, you won't get invulnerable saving throws either. Look at this. Look at this. Invulnerable saving throws cannot be made against that attack. And it does D3 plus 6 damage with an additional 3 morals. So in grand total, you're not getting any armor saves at all. You're not getting any invulnerable saves at all. So you're just taking, assuming this hits and wounds, probably hitting on a 3, maybe a 4, but Marker Lights will bring that down a lot. So you're hitting on, we'll assume 3s because Marker Lights, or I'm going to assume this is going to have a BS of 3+, because it is BS. So in other words, it's probably hitting on 2s, let's be honest. Hitting on 3s. Wounded on probably 2s. With an AP of 6, so that's no armor save. And no invulnerable save because it's bullshit either. So you were looking at a minimum of 10 damage. A minimum of 10 damage when this hits. 12 if you roll a 3. But even that 10 damage, Jesus wept, with no way to get around it unless you have ignore damage stuff, and even then, I'm going to say that 90% of the time it's not going to work. Jesus fucking why did they ever say that this was going to be the most balanced edition? I mean, I called bullshit from day one. I didn't believe this at all. I didn't think it'd be this bad. Fuck me. Okay, and then we have the ever so wonderful Christ targeting array. Each time this unit's hammerhead model is selected to shoot, you can re-roll 1 hit roll. So it's a 3 to hit re-rolling. Or a 4 to hit reroll. Like, a 3 to hit rerolling is almost guaranteed to hit. I mean, it's not, obviously. But that's a free reroll. That's a free reroll. You don't even have to spend a bloody a strategic dice to do it. A free fucking hell. And it only gets worse. Use a stratagem for 1 command point. Oh, they're the cool command point, sorry. For 1 CP... Use a stratagem in your shooting phase when a hammerhead is selected to shoot. If this model equipped with railgun, instead of making attacks with that weapon this phase, select 1 enemy unit that is not within engagement range of any units from your army and that is within 36 inches and visible to that model. Roll 1d6 for each model in that unit, adding 1 if it has more than 11 or more models. For each 4 plus, suffers 1 mortal wound. To a maximum of 8. So it's... for 1 command point that you'll get back at the beginning of the turn, it's good against fucking... good against the chaff as well! Did they seriously just design this to just be like, let's make it the most bullshit thing we can imagine? Oh, it can even be used really well against hordes. It's gonna be wounding on 3s. Oh my fucking lord! It's gonna be wounding on 3s, up to 8 mortal wounds if you have a squad of 20 boys, which, you know, you usually have in hordes. Oh, fuck. What even is this? The railgun is not the only big hitter getting an update in the Utah Codex. Would you believe it isn't even the strongest weapon in their arsenal? What? If this isn't even the strongest weapon, I don't want to see any others. Whoever designed this needs to be fired immediately, and you need to redo every codex that's come out. And you need to let them out for free. Anyone can just get one online and have it sent to them for free, because that's what we deserve at this point. I was happy with how my Necrons were starting to shape up. They weren't particularly, you know, groundbreaking, but Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ on a unicycle! What even is this? What have they done to this game? Ugh. Ugh. Fuck off. Come on. Look at this. I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it. I was like, nah, this is a mistake. This is a troll that's been posted on Spiky Bits, surely. And then I found this, and I am just severely disappointed. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this for a second. Whoever designed this deserves to get a slap.